Why does Grandpa have to stay in our room when he comes to town? I hate sleeping in that spider-infested basement.
Oh, honey, you're perfectly safe. I sprayed a ton of poison down there.
I'll tell you what, for every spider you find and bring to me, I'll give you a nickel.
Better mean that. Because the only thing I hate more than a spider is a liar.
Okay, so it's not just me. She's creepy, right?
So, Bill, what time's your dad getting here?
Any minute. I'm really looking forward to spending time with him.
Oh, it's so sweet. You're baked, aren't you?
No, this visit's gonna be great. Ever since he started dating that woman, Joy, he sounds different on the phone. More optimistic and happy, less mean, drunken racist.
Well, maybe Joy's a very calming presence. Or a sobriety counselor. Or black.
Anyway, this time, it's gonna be different. He said on the phone he wants to work on being a better dad, so I bought us 50-yard line seats for the Bear game this Sunday.
Those sound expensive.
Well, you can't pinch pennies when it comes to family. But from now on, we gotta tighten Tina's braces ourselves.
You know, Bill, have you ever thought that seeking your father's approval might be, I don't know, an unattainable dream that's really just a distraction from the other painful things in your life?
Kind of like how your droopy eye bags distract us from your gigantic forehead.
Well, at least my daddy loves me.
Hey, everybody decent?
Oh, there he is. How you doing, Dad?
Good, good. Kids, I want you to meet my fiancée, Joy.
So wonderful to meet you. You too. So you and Al are getting married? How does something like that happen? What woman wouldn't fall in love with this big growly bear? Bill's been really looking forward to seeing you, Al.
You know what you said on the phone about wanting to be a better dad? Well, that really meant a lot to me.
And I meant every word of it. In fact, I have a big surprise waiting for you.
It's gonna be a mini bike. I just know it.
Ta-da!
A kid? I already have 3 of those.
This is Joy's son and my shot at being a good father. Hey, don't prove me right about you being lazy. Get over here and hug your brother.
So, Joy, you have a son.
And he's gonna be my son, too, as soon as I adopt little Bill here.
His name's Bill?
That's a good point. See, it's gonna be confusing having 2 Bills. Which one of you wants to keep your own name?
Me.
Then it's settled. All right, Large Bill, we're gonna have to give you a nickname so we'll know which one is which.
You know, I got a few thoughts just off the top of my gigantic forehead.
I'm not really a nickname kind of.
How about Bumpy? I like it.
That's a darling nickname.
All right, from now on, you're Bumpy.
I don't want to be bumpy.
You should have thought of that 5,000 pizzas ago.
Bill, you have a surprise for your dad, too.
What's your surprise, Bumpy?
Well, I got us tickets for the Bears game Sunday, 50-yard line, pretty much the best seats in the house.
Oh, that is so sweet of you.
Sunday, geez. I was gonna take little Bill here to the Field Museum. He loves dinosaurs. Ain't he amazing?
Yeah, 9-year-old boy who loves dinosaurs. Now I've seen it all.
Al, is there any way that you could switch your stuff around so that you could still go to the game with Bill? I mean, Large Bill. Bumpy.
Well, if it's that important to you, yeah, I guess. All right, where you bunking us? I want to get out of these pants.
Okay, you know what? Just keep those pants on for a minute. I'll show you where you're sleeping, Al.
Lead the way, gorgeous.
Your daddy loves me, too.
Unbelievable.
I know, but at least he's going to the game with you.
I buy us 50-yard line seats, and he acts like he's doing me a favor. You'd think a father would want to spend time with his son, you know, share his interests. Hey, Brian, where you been?
Waiting for you at the Chess Club Father-Son banquet, where you were supposed to introduce me as Chessman of the Year.
taking over your kitchen, but I've whipped up a tasty batch of smiley cakes. They're really pancakes, but I call them smiley cakes because they put a smile all over your face.
You've obviously already had your coffee.
No, just a big old cup of isn't this a great day?
I quit that stuff once I started having kids.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this. Some creepy guy exposed himself to me at the gas station.
I believe it. You're a very pretty girl. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if Al needs anything.
She's so chipper and upbeat.
Yeah. No, she really brightens up the room.
I don't care for that. Hey, are you excited about the game?
You know, I actually am. Yeah, sure, the whole I have a brother thing was kind of weird, but I'm not gonna let it ruin today. I got 5 hours blocked off for just me, my dad, and nobody else.
Are you ready for the game?
Oh, God.
Bumpy, I've been thinking about something. We ought to trade in those 2 expensive seats for 3 cheaper seats. That way, Billy can come with us.
Yeah, the thing is, Al, Bill was kind of hoping that it was just going to be you and him.
Oh, you're right, gorgeous. It was rude of me to make that decision on my own. All right, who thinks it's a good idea for all 3 of us to go?
Me!
That's 2 in favor, 2 abstain. The ayes have it.
Well, that's not really fair. I paid a lot of money for those tickets.
Oh, I see. In other words, you don't want little Billy to come. Well, all right. You want to break the little boy's heart? Go right ahead and do it. It's right over there. Just look him in the eye and say, Billy, you can't come. We don't want you.
I understand. Billy, bad news.
Give it up, Bumpy. Never going downtown on a weekend again. It was a nightmare.
This city is disgusting. I yawned on the L and someone coughed directly into my mouth. My mouth tastes like old man.
What a lovely day. I don't know why they call Chicago the second city.
Because downtown smells like number 2.
Believe me, when you come from a sleepy little town like I do, the hustle and bustle of big city life is a real treat.
Someone stole your wallet.
I can finally get rid of that horrible driver's license photo.
Joey, this is just a little crazy. I mean, isn't there anything you just hate? I mean, hate.
There's gotta be something that brings you down. Let's see, war, crime, disease, poverty.
You have the prettiest brown eyes.
That's the sweetest thing to say. Thank you. Hey, how's the game?
Bears won in overtime on a 54-yard field goal.
That is awesome. What's the matter? Where are Billy and Al?
Well, we couldn't get 3 seats together, so we traded my 2 unbelievably great seats for 2 decent seats and 1 behind a pole. Guess who got the pole?
Sorry, Bill.
That little bastard can raise his hand so fast.
What happened to your pants? Because it looks like you...
Yeah, the guy next to me spilt my beer. Luckily, no one noticed the stain.
Really?
No, everyone noticed. Everyone on the L was laughing at me, including guys who actually had urinated on themselves.
You had a great time at that game today.
Me!
I swear to God, he's gonna lose that arm.
This kid had the time of his life. He loves the Bears. You know how many players he can name?
5.
5? I can name more than 5.
Oh, well, good for you. At least he didn't sit through the game in his own filth. What happened to you?
It was my beer.
Then maybe you should cut back. When you start peeing yourself, that's a wake-up call.
Well, I'm gonna get you a pair of pants without a beer stain. Well, without that beer stain.
Wait a minute. Where'd you get that?
He found it at my place. It was in the back of the closet.
That's my old Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, geez, Bumpy. He took your dolly. Let it go. Is there any more beer left in his joint, or is it all in the front of your pants?
I see that? No. I mean, can I see it?
See with your eyes, not your hands.
Just for 1 second.
That was 1 second.
No, it was not.
Was two.
Was not.
Was two.
not.
Was two.
Oh, fine. I don't have to see it. I'm a grown man. I have money and I sleep with ladies, so ha ha. I couldn't care less.
What's going on here?
Bumpy broke my toy.
My toy.
It's all right, son. I'll buy you another one.
It won't be the same.
I was talking to him.
Good evening, Judy.
Good evening, Bill. May I say what a delightfully uncomfortable evening you provided us with?
However do you mean?
Well, you did break a 9-year-old's toy.
I've thought about this long and hard, and there's a rational explanation for my behavior. This kid is a buttface.
Well, I don't think he's going anywhere, so you probably should learn to get along with him.
I just don't see why Billy gets everything.
Like what?
Well, like, for example, my dad's taking him to the Field Museum tomorrow. You think he ever took me to the Field Museum? He took me to a petting zoo once, but all there were roosters, and they were fighting each other. I mean, I loved dinosaurs when I was a kid. Would it have killed him to take me?
Look, I know he was a lousy father to you, but it isn't Billy's fault that Al's being a better dad to him, and it's wrong to take it out on the kid. He's just a little boy without a father, responding to a little kindness.
I know.
Look, if you want your dad to treat you better, then you need to confront him about this, because he's the one you're really mad at.
Yeah, but Billy, I know I can take. He's so weak. Fine. I'll talk to my dad tomorrow.
Good.
So, you in the mood?
That depends. Are you just doing it so you can brag about it to Billy tomorrow?
Good night.
So, in a way, having my ex-husband gamble away my life savings gave me a fresh start. I sure got good at sleeping in a tent for those 6 months.
Joy, you are amazing. You're just so positive about everything.
I just believe in my heart that people are good and that life is a wonderful thing and we should enjoy each and every day of it because it's the only life we get as far as I know. So for me, it's easy. You just wake up every morning and you make the choice to be happy. And then you're happy.
Beautiful way to live.
Mom, there's a mouse in the basement.
Yeah, Brian's down there. He's got him trapped under a laundry basket. I am not going back down there until it's gone.
Oh, it's just a little mouse. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Joy. She's just the sweetest thing.
You know, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves. What is wrong with us that we feel the need to pick at this sweet woman to find some flaw?
You're right. We need to look at ourselves.
Die! Die, you dirty, filthy, evil vermin! Die! How does it feel to die, huh? How does it feel? Who's a big mouth? Who's a big mouth? Huh? You dead? Huh?
I saw things down there that I can never unsee.
Took care of that little fella for you. Oh, I have to go put on my face.
Well, I guess we don't have to look at ourselves.
Yeah?
Hey, Dad.
What was all that racket about downstairs? Joy catch a rat?
Actually, yeah.
Hell of a mouser, that one.
So, Dad, it's been great having you here these last few days.
Well, thanks a lot for the recap.
And, you know, I really think it's great that you get along so well with Billy, but there's something that's kind of bothering me.
Yeah? What?
Well, like how you're taking him to the Field Museum today.
Well, actually, I'm not taking him.
You're not?
No. Some of the old boys at the mill are going down for beers this afternoon, and I'm going to join them.
Does Billy know that?
I'll get around to telling him. So, what is it you wanted to say to me?
Actually, if you're not taking him, then I guess I'm good.
All right, if we're done here, I have some business in the John, and if you don't mind, I'd like to fly solo on this one.
Judy, I'm gonna go hang with Fitz.
Is my papa ready to go out?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he is.
Cool, I can't wait.
Well, you better learn how to.
Big Bill? I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry your Stretch Armstrong got broken.
Well, don't worry about it. That is a nice-looking dinosaur. Is that the T-Rex?
Please don't break it.
I'm not gonna break it. You know, I used to like dinosaurs when I was your age.
I'm going to see a real T-Rex when Papa takes me to the Field Museum today.
Well, you know, sometimes when Papa says today, he means tomorrow. Or never.
We're going to the museum today. Papa said so.
I know, just, you know, Papa's not perfect. Every once in a while, he might let you down a little.
No, he never lets me down. Papa loves me.
You know what? You're right. He's a great guy. I should know. I grew up with him. You excuse me for a minute? All right, Dad, we're not done. You're taking that kid to the museum.
I told you I'm not. I'm meeting my friends for drinks.
Billy's counting on you to take him.
Well, life is full of disappointments. He'll get over it.
No, they don't get over it.
What?
When you said you were going to be a better dad, I thought you meant with me.
You are 40 years old. You don't need a daddy.
But I did when I was Billy's age. You know, you promised to take me to that museum one time. I was so excited all day, all week. You said you'd be home by 3. I waited all afternoon into the evening. You didn't get home till 1 a.m. You know how I know? I was lying awake in my bed crying. Next morning, you said you were at the tavern with the guys. I don't even think you remember saying you'd take me. You know what? That boy down there thinks the world of you, and I'm not gonna let you disappoint him the way you disappointed me. Now, you're taking him to that museum.
Says who?
Says me, Dad.
Papa, when are we going to the museum?
How does right now sound?
Awesome!
This way we can stay the whole day. All right, go get your coat. Come on. Bill,
Yeah?
I believe I owe you a trip to this establishment. You want to come with?
Yeah, I'd love to. Judy, I'm going to the Field Museum.
Really?
Yeah, with my dad.
Mom, did Dad just say he's going to the Field Museum?
Yeah, he did.
Really? That's awesome. I've been trying to get him to go there with me forever. You know, they're doing an exhibit.
Brian, he
on-
just left.
What?
Yeah, sweetie, if you want to go with him, they literally just walked out the door. Call your dad on his cell phone.
He has a cell phone?
Now, I know I've been ignoring you lately, so I got you a little gift. It's another gerbil for your gerbil city.
Oh, thanks, Dad. That is so cool. Oh, thanks. This is empty.
Well, where could it have got to?